Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today we have the Rat Rig Mini Slider. This is the 45cm one if I'm not mistaken. And at the same time we're testing out filming with the Sigma 16mm f1.4 as we are shooting with right now. Without further ado, I can show you that I did open the box already. I did try this out a little bit. So as I showed you in the box, there's really not that much to it. I paid 80 euros and 90 cents for this thing, which doesn't even have a motor. Which begs the question, how good can it actually be since it doesn't even have a motor and it's basically just a metal thingy that slides back and forth. Alright, so the basic features of this slider. We have 3 wheels, as you can see on the bottom of the slider, and we have a screw that you can tighten or loosen, and if you loosen the screw it makes them spin, and it's a really smooth motion, but it's still not motorized, so you have to do it with your hand. Okay, so one thing that I did miss out from the package was that in the product showcase video that made me actually buy the product itself, they used an adapter like this one, and I think that for 80 euros they could probably just throw in one like these are like 2 euros or something. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but you can still use it without, so that's fine as well. Without further ado, let's take it out on the streets and let's see what I can create with this slider. Okay guys, so after seeing this cinematic B-roll footage, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Okay guys, so if there's one critique I have to give to the slider, it's the fact that even though it's so small and you think it's really compact, which it is, but it still takes a lot of time to set up. So once you have it on your tripod, I recommend you keep it there. But for each specific shot you need different angles and stuff, so it does take a while to set up, but you get better as time goes along, but it still takes some time to set up. With a gimbal you could just sweep over it and you would be done with it, but this one is a really good solution when you're on a tripod as well. And when you reach the end of the slider, the balance is gonna be really off. So you need a proper tripod to manage all the weight, and there's gonna be a small thud when you hit the far end of the slider, which means that footage cannot probably be used, but otherwise it's really good. I was pleasantly surprised. I didn't think that the material would look this good like it did, and I think I will use the slider in the future. 80 euros is still a lot of money for someone like me, but if you compare it to a proper gimbal, which is like 350 euros plus, it's still really good value for money, and it does like one of the things a gimbal does. Obviously a proper gimbal is better, but you would have to put out a lot more money, so you have to take that into consideration. So I was pleasantly surprised by this, and basically this shows you that you don't need a motor, because like a motor is gonna be 100 more euros if you want one with a motor, so you don't need one. And on the other side, I have the Sigma 16mm f1.4 that I talked to you about in the beginning of the video. And it's super sharp, it lacks stabilization, but it's wide enough so it doesn't matter. But if you want to get really cool looking slider shots, then you need some zoom. So in some of the footage here I did use the Zeiss 16-70, but this one is definitely a lot sharper and really good in low light. So I would recommend you check it out if you are a Sony shooter. Enough talking, that's gonna be it for this week's video. Please like and subscribe. I'm looking forward to reaching at least 300 subs before the end of the year, and at some point getting sponsorships. So if you want to support me in what I'm doing, please hit that like and subscribe button. Anyway, enough talking. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Because I'm following him and you follow him. Yeah. Don't take longer, we are surprised, Lila.